Well, hello, 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 hello. It's been a while. It's been way too long since we had the opportunity to sit down and do a reading for the collective. And as you already know, we're going to get into it right away because, as always, there's not much time. Let's see if we could get a little bit more table space by moving this camera up before we get into the reading. You guys have been missed. I It's been a lot. Eclipse season definitely did not come to play. These past few weeks, you may have experienced loss. Somebody experienced some type of sudden change in their life. Some of you, it was very small and inconvenient. Others of you have experienced huge inconveniences. Know that everything is working out as always for your highest and your greatest good. Anything that was lost is only making room for the things that you've been asking for, praying for, wishing for. Today is Thursday, so I hope you went on ahead and did your money workings. There's been a lot of money messages coming out, of course, right? Because this is the last Thursday before we have that second new moon in Virgo, and we welcome in Libra season, the season that is supposed to restore balance after all this chaos and conflict that you may have experienced within the past few weeks. And for some of you, it's been months of the nonsense. And if you are part of the bunch that have been experiencing months of loss, of trouble, of conflict, of just any and everything going wrong, all of that was to help you wrap up that 9-year cycle that you've been going through since what, 2017, you do the math, right? But most especially since 2017, right? Your guides are asking you that whatever, and we get this message all the time because we always need to be reminded, whatever you've been holding on to, whatever isn't for your highest and greatest good, whoever isn't right for you, let them go, or let them be, let it be, right? Be it a job, a neighborhood, whatever. You don't want to take that energy into 2026. You definitely don't want to take that energy into the new cycle that you are beginning. 2025 is a 9-year. 9 is the number of endings, cycle completions. Ending one part of the journey to start another. So again, anything that you are being called to let go of, let it go. If this is your first time here, hello, hello, hello. I am Etta, Mystic Healer, the one and only. I will never DM you. Those people in your DMs, that's not me. Or in your comments too, that's not me. You'll know when I respond to your comment. If this is your first time here, let us know how you're doing and where you're from. That being said, we're going to get into today's message. We are on for a limited time, so as the reading comes out and you have any questions, any thoughts, any feelings that you want to just share with the class, do not hesitate to put it in the chat. Holy Spirit, what is the message for the collective? How's everybody been doing? Not just the new people, but everybody. How y'all been holding up? What y'all been into? I'll let you know what I've been into, right? It's been a lot. But let me know what's been going on. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know on this Thursday? What is today? The 18th. Today is also a 9. That's why the messages keep coming out. You're going to continue from this moment forward, get all the heads up, all the angel numbers, everything that you need to prepare you for that next leg of your journey is going to come flying your way. Pay attention to what comes flying your way, and don't hesitate to let go of whatever needs to be let go of. Anything else for the collective? And I will get to your comments after I pull the reading. All right, then I'll get a what's the vibe. Well, actually, before we get a what's the vibe, let's go on and get a Kipper deck. Ooh, of course that would come flying out on a Thursday. And I do believe we are in the Jupiter hour. You guys know how to figure out which hour, what the planetary hour is, right? Which planet rules which hour on which day. Yeah, if you don't know and would like to know, we'll get into that as well. Just put it in the chat so I know you guys want to talk about this. Holy Spirit, last message for the collective. Last message for the collective. The sun is really beating me up right now. That's a lot over this one pile here. My intuitives, my mystics, my high priestess, my witches, my warlocks, my spiritually higher ranking individuals, and those just starting on your journey, you know, right? You know that this part of the year, as we get closer to Halloween, as we get closer to that transitional point between one calendar year to the next calendar year, because you know the true new year starts in March. Be careful, right? Not only do we have to be our regular careful because of the high-end supernatural and cosmic activities, but you know, certain comments have been made in the media, in the public, regarding folks who don't share a certain kind of viewpoint in life, right? And if you are old enough to remember the satanic panic, I think they called it, right? And none of you were at the witch trials, at least not in this incarnation, right? You know how ugly things can get. So be mindful, be prayerful, be aware, and don't be stupid. That being said, you have Courthouse clarifying, silver lining, and all that glitters. All that glitters isn't gold, and all that's gold doesn't glitter. Seeing the silver lining in your circumstances. When we began the live, Spirit talked about everything working out for our highest, greatest good. No matter how devastating or even life-changing that loss was, is, because some of you are still going through the thick of it. Look at the silver lining, right? Look out for those glimmers, those rays of sunshine that let you know that everything is going to be all right. You already know that things have been decided, as that car goes vroom really, really fast. Things have been decided in your favor. Now you're just ready for that judgment to be executed in the way that it's supposed to. With this 13 poking out, you could be born on the 13th of any month, right? 13th is also a number of transformation. You're going to have that stability. You're going to have that abundance. You're going to have that wish fulfillment. As long as you keep believing, as long as you keep knowing that, yeah, everything is going to work out regardless of how dark it seems in this moment. For some of you, and I want to thank one of the OGs for reminding me this morning that this needed to be done, right? You do need to go ahead and do an uncrossing. For some of you, you need to do a lave tete, right? You need to do a head washing. And then you'll see your prayers and your manifestations and things like that come in easier. We are doing an hybrid uncrossing and road opening for the collective this Sunday and Monday. And if you want your name added to the list, just send a love offering, right? Any amount, doesn't matter. Your name will be added to the list and you guys will get a video of what comes out during that reading in those moments. But you gotta know, right? We could pray for you. You could get baptized. You could do all the lavettes. You could do all the lucky baths. You get all the candles, get all the oils, do all the things. But if you do not believe, you're just doing stuff. Fun stuff, cute stuff, hard stuff, easy stuff, but you're just doing stuff. The real magic, if you will, is within you. It's in your thoughts, right? It's with your faith. If you have faith of mustard, hey, hello. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, Now, who are you? If you guys can see this little green thingamajig, right? And know with certainty that you're going through this transformation as I look up and see 44 at 211 and 44 is the angel number, right? It's the number of the crossroads, but it also reminds us that the angels are with us, letting you know, and for at least one person on the live, it's going to be okay. But you got to know that, right? You can hear it all day, every day, but you got to know that everything is going to be okay. Now, before we get to this pile that the angels are so busy doing whatever it is that they're doing, we're going to just skip over and get to this part, right? We have, some of you need to take a screenshot of that and let that be your everyday first thing in the morning before your feet touch the ground. Say out loud, I reclaim my power. Right? Especially those of you who've been in the energy of feeling like your prayers haven't been heard or things that aren't working out for you and you're taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back and you're just constant, almost there but not reaching. Let it go. Step into your maturity, both feminines and masculine. But the maturity is knowing that everything's going to work out. It's not even doing anything because this person is sitting here in their empress, their emperor energy, right? Sitting there in the I do not chase, I attract energy. Using their mind, their thoughts, their feelings to send it out there because they know that their word never returns to them void. Your word is your wand. That's not just a catchy book title of one of Florence Scovel Shin's work. You know how we love Florence over here at Divine Love Talk, right? But it's your actual truth. Life and death resides on the remember that. And because sometimes, especially when you're going through the thick of it and you got to get to work and the kids and the this and the that and the you tend to forget that you're this magical being that manifests their life just by what they're saying and what they're thinking. In those moments of chaos, go to your comfort. Go to what brings you comfort. Go to what brings you peace. Go to your sanctuary. Go to your paradise. Go to your Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is not a physical place. It's a place that we create from within that manifests without, that the light can come in, that, if you will, the universe's, God's blessings can come in, that ray of light can come in because there's so much peace, there's so much knowing that everything we need, we have right around us. Once you really, really master that energy of knowing that you have everything that you need and you stop with this, I want this, I want that, please, those of you who begin your prayers with please stop that, right? This moment, this new moon, use it to really get into the energy of I am grateful for, right? Every single thing that you have in abundance, right? Even if it's just the water coming out of your sink, that is a start, right? Even if it's the abundance of mismatched socks in your sock drawer, that is a start. You have a lot of something. And for a lot of you, you have a lot of some things. You have a lot of many different things. Remember your garden, tend to your garden, and watch it grow and prosper in ways that you never knew were possible. I don't know where this Garden of Eden business is coming from, but I like it. And I will be going in depth on it between now and Monday, right? Because, come through, angels, come through. They are definitely here. Now, for this mysterious pile that the angels were so loud about, boundaries and truth be told. Privileged lady, there goes another variation of the Empress. But these boundaries with this great wolf protecting this little lady as as she's reading, right? I had to giggle. The little lady is a nickname. This is your reminder with this 34, with this 7, that you're always divinely protected. And sometimes those weapons formed against you will prosper just a teeny, tiny, teeny bit just to see what you're going to do. Are you going to cower away in fear, or are you going to pick up a good book and know that it's, or the good book, and know that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good? Sometimes, yeah, it looks like the enemy is winning, but they're not. They're being used as a tool to gauge where you are with your faith, right? This is a hard truth for some of you to wrap your mind around, right? And why does he allow this to happen? Why does he allow that to happen? Why do you allow yourself to be consumed by it and not do what's necessary to work through it, get past it, and put it behind you? Knowing who you are and whose you are. Yeah. Going back to that garden, not just for those of you who have yeah, I have all the windows open. Not just for those of you who have the green thumb, right? Or who have a pretty garden or are near a pretty garden, right? This is for all of us as a reminder that we are that privileged person, right? That we do have it all. We do have the abundance. Again, we have every single thing that we need. And here's some more truths for us to deal with. Oh, we have envy, consequences, burn bridges, and then wishful thinking in that order. With envy, resentful, competitive, competitive. How can you compete in a place where you can't compare? And those who really know who they are and whose they are don't even bother. This energy, let's start here. These two go together real bad, and you need to get out of this energy now. Right? 2:18 Eastern Standard Time. Stop this now. Anything is like, oh, why did it work out for them? It's not working out for me, and we've been doing the same thing. I almost said ting, right? It's not your time. If you keep worrying about what Jack and Jill are doing, right? Comparing yourself, oh my God, to people who couldn't even take a step in your shoes, let alone walk a mile, you're going to start not only self-sabotaging, but damaging your chances of having a successful 9-year cycle if you do not get out of this negative Nancy, negative Norman mindset. If you do not stop playing games with your life, with your abilities, and stop making these bad choices, because you're in your feelings and you just want to feel good in the moment, this next 9-year cycle is going to be 10 times worse than the previous one. And there's no sugarcoating that. Get it together for whoever that is for. Mourn what you need to mourn, grieve what you need to grieve, and then get it together, right? Get up off the floor, get up out the bar, all right? They don't need your money every single day, right? And know that whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been asking for is going to come. But if you don't believe and you just want to self-soothe in a negative way and engage in negative things, have at it. If you want to let the beast of envy, the demon of envy, the spirit of envy take control over your life, have at it. Just be prepared to face the consequences of that decision, okay? They want you to burn that bridges. Instead of lighting yourself on fire with these bad choices, leave that behind you and burn that bridge, because you're not going back that way. There's a collective cosmic push to move forward, right? So you can have this second chance at living happily ever after. And Spirit's going to make it really, really clear. Some of you, the reason why you haven't made it to where you need to make it is because of you and your choices. You've made some pretty effed up choices, and you know better, and you knew you were supposed to do better, but for one reason or another, you chose otherwise, which is not great, but also part of your journey. Somebody's ancestor likes to curse a lot, and I can't do all of that on TikTok, sir. That is your message. November, December, January, February, March. is an opportunity regardless of whatever is going on in the world, it's an opportunity for you to manifest wish fulfillment on every single level. Use this weekend, right, to make a list of all the things you want to burn and then burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Matter of fact, we're going to get fancy with it. I'm going to do one for you, for the collective. I'm going to get creative with how I do it, but because, TikTok and all their new guidelines and things, right? But you got to believe it and you got to do it for yourself, right? It goes back to fully knowing and trusting in your gifts, your abilities, and that whatever you're wishing for, you need to become so good with knowing that you have what you need, just like you have toothpaste at home. I hope you have some of you need to go get toothpaste, but you have certain things. You're not wondering about the towels, right? Do you have clean towels? Either you do or you don't, right? You're not yearning and constantly praying for clean towels. You do what you need to do, right? And it's just towels, but that applies to everything because every law is a microcosm, like they all fit into each other. If it applies to a small thing, it applies to the big thing, right? Stop making the big thing so big and then you become small. And yes, it is that easy. Before we wrap up, as the clock says 222, let's see who is here. Honeybee, that is the perfect song. Matter of fact, send me a text or a DM with just the song title so I remember when I do the burning ritual for the collective that that'll be the song playing in the background. Thank you. Auntie! Oh, I'm adding your name to the list. Because you're an OG, and OGs just need to say that they want to be added to the list, and then they will get added to the list. Momo, whose comment did you pin? Who did I miss? Hi, Daisy. Thank God for the roof over my head, my new car, and my friends that are like family. That is really, really good because we don't get to choose our blood family, but we get to choose our other family. And it's nice when they're good to us. Thank you, Momo, for reminding everybody because I'll be all over the place with the channeling. And certain times when my voice changes, then you know that you're hearing me, but I am no longer in the building. Etta has been evicted for moments throughout the reading. So this is why I always say in the beginning, just put it in the chat. We'll eventually get back to it. Hey, Lex. Hey, Kim Divine. How are you? Louise. Speaking about, manifesting your dreams into your reality, right? People like Louise and Momo, Honeybee, right? They all got these huge testimonies, right? Huge of what they were able to manifest just because they believed and reclaimed their power, right? So make sure you guys are saying that before your toes touch the ground, before you even lift that cover up. Soon as you sit up, I reclaim my power. Hey, Nashaya. Moist Whiskey. That's just a whole name. I love that. I love it. Brooke, November 13th. Hey, Miss Queen and Queen Vegan. Oh my, see, this is why I have to go on more often. And I've been saying that since the beginning of summer. And now we're about to start a whole other season. Hey, Vanessa. On a side note, is anybody else excited that Cardi B is pregnant, or am I the only one? Okay, maybe. maybe. Jesus, and it just got really, really warm in here. I missed all of you guys working out in Houston. Nice. We're going to really work hard with this new moon to get back to doing readings, to doing the lives 3 times a week at least. Definitely Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, definitely Thursdays, right? Definitely Fridays. But it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm most grateful for most of it. A lot. Hi, Samantha. All right. I think I've got everybody, give or take, because we do have to run. It's okay. It's okay. If you missed the collective, it will be up on my other channel. You know. And I'll make a post of it in my stories when I upload it to my, that other place that you guys are supposed to be following me on. Yes, 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 yes. You missed nothing. I pinned my comment. Goody, goody, goody. Things evolved unexpectedly. I love that. I love that because that's what eclipse season does, right? Bringing in that sudden shift. We don't have time to talk about our war stories, about what this eclipse season has brought us. The plan is to go on a longer live tomorrow and then do the Patreon exclusive readings tomorrow on Patreon. So make sure you're subscribed to me there because we're no longer doing the live readings here. I still have to figure out a benefit. Oh, and if you have any suggestions other than a live reading, for those of you who are subscribed to the live, let me know. And we'll definitely figure some stuff out. Kim Divine, email me, DM me. I'd love to hear more about how things evolved for you. Momo, I haven't crashed out. I haven't heard of any wicked thunderstorms, right? So that's good. That could, all things considered, actually, that's really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. Hey, Morty. I need you. I need you, Morty. I do. I do. I do. This thought came to me last night. I'm a message you because Spirit has a job for you, so to speak, if you want it, right? Something for you to do to help yourself while helping others. Easy peasy. Well, I think it's easy peasy, but I will send you a message on WhatsApp about that later on this afternoon. If you haven't heard from me before you go to sleep, Morty, if you haven't heard from me before you go to sleep, send me a message and I will send you what they said, because you guys know how I get. Like, my heart is in the right place, but Spirit takes me all over the place. So, Morty, please, honeybees got me. No worries, Marcy. No worries, right? Because, you'll be the first to know when it gets available. Virgo Queen, you do everything you can to stay grounded. Hey, Figure It Fit. Yeah, I still call you Figure It Fit. Virgo Queen, because this moment as we transition from one season into another, from one sign into another, from one year into another, is when it's going to matter the most. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't let it go. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Forward. And when you need to support, you need someone to lean on, reach out to someone to lean on, okay? Get your soldiers, your support structure in order now. It's so hot in here all of a sudden. Hey, Jen. Hey, Dominique. All right, my loves. So have I. So have I, Figure It Fit. I mean, I've been around, but not able to do the lives, and I gotta go. I love you all. I hope that you guys will have an amazing day. Do what you need to do. Trust your intuition. Follow the guidance that you're receiving. And as always, stay blessed.